Oh, that's a good one.
Hey guys, this is Tony here with Salt Strong, and in this video I wanted to talk about lure color and specifically pink lures. You know, pink isn't really the most popular color out there, but it can be very effective for sea trout, redfish, and also snook and flounder. So we do have some lures that have that pink color to them. This one here is our F.R.E.D color, and F.R.E.D stands for Fooling Redfish Every Day. And it's sort of a light pink color, and then it has some silver flake in there. You can probably barely see it on the camera, but does have some silver flash in there. Now, as far as when you would want to throw a pink colored lure, now if I'm fishing an area and I'm seeing a lot of shrimp jumping around, if it's a really shallow area with some grass and mud, this can be a really good color to throw in that area because it actually resembles shrimp very well when it is in the water. It tends to lighten up a little bit. When it does get into the water, it seems to be a little bit lighter in color and really resembles a shrimp color very well. So if you're fishing in an area, you're seeing a lot of shrimp jumping around, moving around, this can be an excellent color to go with. Now with the paddle tail profile, it can help imitate a bait fish as well. So if you do have bait fish mixed in with shrimp, you could do that. And if you really want to imitate a shrimp presentation, you can actually just pinch the tail off, and that will give you more of a stick bait style or even like a nub style bait there, which can help resemble a shrimp. Now, as far as rigging these up, I have one of my favorite hooks here to rig this up on. This is a Haas Helix hook. We do sell these on our shop page, so you can pick some up there at fishstrong.com along with these lures. We also have some different profiles of lures. We have jerk shads, we also have larger paddle tails, and we also have actual shrimp lures, our Power Prawn USA, in this F.R.E.D color as well. And they can all rig up really nicely on these hooks. And to rig them up, very simple. You have that spring lock on there with the centering pin, and just make sure the lure is centered on that centering pin. That way the spring goes in nice and straight and it's not poking out of the sides or anything like that. Just twist it on and make sure it's all the way up at the eye of the hook there. And then there's going to be a slot in the belly on these lures. You're going to just slide the hook point up into that slot, and then you're going to poke the hook out of the top of the lure. Again, making sure it's centered. Make sure the hook is all the way out. A big mistake I see people make is that they'll actually bury the hook in the plastic, and if a fish strikes it, it's going to destroy that plastic because that hook now has to rip through all that plastic to get a good hook set. So poke the hook all the way through the top of the lure like so, then slide the lure back up and just barely hook the point of the hook, and that's going to help you save a lot of lures from getting torn up from the hook coming through the plastic there. So again, excellent color of lure to go with if you see a lot of shrimp in your area, you're fishing shallow grass flats, you're fishing some backwater areas, and also when it comes down to the clarity of the water. When the water is somewhat cloudy, not completely chocolate milk colored brown where you can't see anything on the bottom, but if you can slightly see the grass on the bottom, the water's a little cloudy, stained, this can be an excellent color for lures when you are fishing for redfish, sea trout, also snook and flounder. So I do have some footage of a nice overslot redfish that I just caught recently. Gonna go ahead and share that with you. I was filming an insider report, which is one of our reports that we film for our insider members, and we show you exactly where we go, what we were using, also why we were fishing in the area we were fishing based on the season, trends, conditions, and all that. So it definitely helps our members get out there and catch more fish. So if you are interested in that, head over to saltstrong.com and check out our insider club. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the on the water footage of a nice overslot redfish I caught using the F.R.E.D paddle tail. So as you can see, I was fishing a point. It was a windblown point, throwing the F.R.E.D paddle tail, just blind casting, and this 30-inch red thumped it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. F.R.E.D.
So if you notice the conditions of the water, as I was talking about earlier in this video, it was slightly stained, you know, a little bit cloudy, but you can see the bottom, you can see there was grass, and I also saw some shrimp jumping around along with a lot of mullet and bayfish.
That's a nice one. Back there. Get out of there. Hold on, not yet. He's not ready. Not ready. Might be ready. There you go. Nice fish. Nice red on the F.R.E.D paddle tail.
So again, if you are interested in these lures and also the hooks that I mentioned in this video, we carry them on our shop page. Just head over to fishstrong.com and pick some up. And if you're new to Salt Strong, just know that we're the best online fishing club in America, especially if you're targeting redfish, sea trout, snook, or flounder. There's nothing else like it because we actually guarantee that you'll start catching more inshore fish while saving time and money. We do this through premium education, our exclusive insider fishing community, and huge discounts on the best tackle for saltwater anglers. To learn more, go to saltstrong.com. Otherwise, we hope to see you again soon.